We've just left the parking lot now, starting the Juan de Fuca trail. Sign marker 0, really looking forward to it. Super busy here. Lots of people, lots of parking, mostly day use people I'm assuming. But here we go, next 4 or 5 days. Our plan for today is just to get to Mystic Beach. Kind of starting late, maybe mid-afternoon. It's only 2 kilometers in. We're just gonna get in, enjoy it. Enjoy the scenery, let the girls walk as much as they can. They're having a good time. They found every bit of sap possible. Lots of exposed roofs. You need a hammerhead, lady? Alright, come on. Lots of exposed roots. Hasn't rained in a while, so quite dry. This would be a different story in the off seasons and traditional years probably, but
where's all the water down there? Nothing down there. Well, after we got past the sap on the hands incident, they are full steam ahead. We're just over a kilometer in, I would say. Maybe a little bit more. So another kilometer or so to go today. Are here at Mystic Beach. 2 kilometers, took us 1 hour, 5 minutes. The girls walked the whole thing, and it is beautiful.
Easy first day though. Our tent is sort of tucked away here. You can kind of see where people in the past have set up their tents. Avoid the high tides so you don't get swamped out at 3 in the morning or whenever high tide is. There's campfire bans on right now. Not permitted, but traditionally you're allowed to have campfires if you're below the high tide line, and there's some scrap driftwood right there that you're supposed to use rather than cutting down the forest. So we're just gonna be cooking on the camp stoves and hopefully enjoying a sunset. Not sure with this cloud cover coming in, but we'll see what happens. Hey girls, how was your hike today?
Good.
It was a good hike? You have fun? What do you got there, Bexley? You found a painted rock, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys collecting in your pails?
Seashells.
You got seashells and a bunch of sand. You saying hi, Liddy? You guys ready to stay the night?
3:30. Tyson is just heading back to the parking lot where our truck is now at China Beach, and he is going to move it up to Port Renfrew, grab the shuttle back here for the $30, and then he'll meet us back here tonight.
Apparently there's numerous spots traditionally where we get water from, but I haven't had rain in a while, so this is it for us now. It's definitely a nice view. Like I say, it's limited. We have a steri pen we use to UV filter it. Some people have pumps, some people just a standard filter. This is the southeast end of the beach. It was crowded with very plentiful of day use people that were here yesterday, so we actually didn't go for a wander down. High tide obviously is unusable. You can tell by the kelp beds deposits and stuff. Really nice rocks. See all the layers over time have been worn down. There's even a little waterfall. You could probably get water out of there too if you wanted. Many people were in there having a shower, rinsing off yesterday after the salt water. They were going for swims. We've now just left the Mystic Beach site, heading towards Bear. The trails, granted we're only 20 feet in, still pretty good. Not very muddy. The girls are trucking along. We'll see how long they last. I think it's a 6 kilometer day today, maybe 7 actually, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll get them to hike as much as they can so we don't have to carry them. Oh, apparently we found something up here. What do we find, girls? A slug? What have you got, Liddy? You want to kiss it? No, you don't want to kiss it. Pretty slow moving, isn't he? You want to touch it?
No.
You can pet him. You can pet his back if you like.
He's slimy.
Be gentle.
He's slimy.
Yeah, he's a bit slimy. This is now the Pat Phillip Creek. Bit low in water right now, but if you had a drink, you could probably fill up your bottles. I'm assuming other years this is raging pretty good. We're about 1.5 kilometers from Bear, from Mystic Beach. So, good place to fill up if you need it. We'll continue on.
Warned us about the wasps, and poor Lydia, she stepped on the wasp nest and got 2 wasp bites. Wasp stings on her legs. So we're currently trying to doctor that up right now.
We just passed the 7 kilometer marker now. 5K in the day. The girls walked the first 2 kilometers, I think. Once at the 4 kilometer marker, we came across a wasp nest. Lady got stung a couple times. I took one in the calf as well. Then they had a nap for a couple kilometers. Now we're just kind of skirting over some mud. And we have 2 kilometers left. Stopping at Bear Beach for the night. These are our new carriers we're trying out. Called the Trail Magic, I think. The armrest mix. They seem to be pretty good. They clip onto my pack, up on my shoulder, up on my side. Normally we're fighting with two sets of shoulder straps and stuff like that, so it actually clips onto my bag, and a lot of the weight gets put on the bag rather than my shoulders. So transferring the weight. What do you think about it, Bex? Did you have a good nap in there? You did, eh? Yeah. Majority of the hike today has been like this. This is a good indication of the trail. There's a few spots where it's really quite grown in. You're getting some branches in the face, especially the littles when they were walking. Nothing too steep. There's some steep bits, but they're not too long. Lots of places that kind of poke out. So you can see the ocean. Little viewpoints. You probably can't see it there, but there's an island across the way, or a chunk of land anyways. That's the USA. It kind of zips up the coast a little bit. A lot of the creeks have been dried up. We haven't needed water, but I imagine in a traditional year there's a lot more water sources. Most of these forests are hard to really capture how big everything is. I believe it's mostly cedar and hemlock trees, really tall. A lot of them have some funny growth patterns to them. You see a lot of things like this. Other trees growing off of old trees that have died.
We have made it to kilometer 7. 2 more to go before we get to Bear Beach, which is where we'll stop for the night. Just having a little rest of our shoulders right now. These girls have...
A little after kilometer marker 8.
7.
There was a mudslide apparently, and they chucked a ladder on here. So Shannon and Lydia are making their way down now. I guess we'll go next. I'm not sure if we head right down to the beach or where we go, but
We've made it to Bear Beach. It took us 3 hours and 45 minutes, which is about a 6 kilometer hike, and we found a beautiful place to put our tent here. Ocean is right there. We're just gonna settle in and enjoy the rest of the day because we got here at 1 o'clock today. Our friends Kara and Mike, who also live across the street from us, came and met us today to finish out the hike with us. And since they've arrived, we have barely seen the kids. They have been entertained by their kids all afternoon.
Whoa, look at all those crabs in there.
low tide here. Nice sandstone cliff face. See some of the erosions where the water was hitting. This is actually one of those high tide cutoffs. So at high tide of a certain level, I'm not sure what the number is in this one, but the water will actually be high enough to make this area unpassable. So mind your tide times and calm. Playing some beach version of cornhole, I guess. Some fresh water over there coming out of the creek. Lots of rocks, some sand. We got a nice little spot here, nestled away. It was 6.5 kilometers, I think, from Mystic Beach. This area is pretty easy to find. Porta potty back there. There's a bear cache right over there, tucked away in the trees.